Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello, traders. How are you? Hope you're all well. Merry Crimbo, Merry Christmas. Have you got your trees up? Have you spent a lot of money on me this year? I hope you have. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. We are going to do the live stream. As you know by now, 4 o'clock New York EST time, we do a live stream, guys. And this is your opportunity to ask as many questions as you like about anything to do with trading. All right, simple as that. I'm going to show you a trade that I'm in. Well, I'm in a couple of trades. I'm still in Swiss franc Japanese yen, which is going great guns as well now. And I'm also in Aussie dollar US dollars. We'll take a look at both of those trades and see how they're going on. And yeah, you ask me whatever you like. Whatever you would like to talk about, we can talk about. And also, guys, don't be shy. Come say hello. So let's see who is in the house. So Brett, afternoon, Brett. Regular on the VIP. So is Nor. Hi, Nor, from Canada. I believe I read. Is that right? From Canada. Tony. Hey, Tony. How are you, mate? Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, how are you guys? Welcome back to Simply Forex. Right, let's get stuck in. Let's just look at the trades that we're in, and you think of as many questions as you can, guys. Yeah, don't be shy. Ashutosh, evening, Ashutosh. Michael, hi, Michael. How are you? Canadian Egyptian. All right, cool. What a cool mix. I got my DNA thing. You know, you do your DNA blood testing, and you can find out where you're from. You know, like regionally. I was basically sort of Northern Europe and Scandinavia. But I could have told him that anyway, really. So there you go. That was a waste of money. I sort of knew that. Godwin, how are you? Juan, good morning. Tom from Miami. Cool. I went to Miami when I was very, very young. Well, not very young, but young. And my dad, bless him, had a hanky on his bald head. I remember it vividly. Yeah, there you go. Old school. Yeah, hello everyone. Right, let's take a look at the trade that I took today. So I took Aussie dollar US dollar. Yeah, we were looking at lots of Aussie dollar pairs. We was looking at Aussie dollar Canadian dollar sell. We was looking at Aussie dollar yen sell. But I actually took Aussie dollar US dollar sell because we've been seeing some US dollar strength come back into the market. Although if we take a quick look at the economic calendar, guys, you know, we have got, you know, a lot of US dollar data coming out. Okay. So we need to be aware of this, but we are in Aussie dollar, US dollar. I was going to take Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, but I was just wary of this news coming out later. You know, when an interest rate decision comes out, I don't really want to be in a trade. So I did like the Aussie dollar Canadian setup, but because I knew this was coming out, I didn't take that one. So there you go, guys. I'm in Aussie dollar, US dollar. So on the H4, you can see the trade is still looking good. But let's start with the day chart. And it was just a break in structure, guys. Yeah, again, this trading is not rocket science. Okay, we're in an uptrend. Yeah, it doesn't make higher highs. Yeah, get a big bearish candle, price breaks down. We're now in a downtrend. As soon as we break this low, we're in a downtrend. Okay. Not only that, we had a very nice bearish candle, and I think we can take it back down to the daily lows, if not a bit further. Okay. And that's it, guys. Yeah. Structure, support and resistance, candlesticks, you know, that's all we're using. And then on the H4, guys, as you can see, we got a nice retrace into our grey zone, and we've had a very nice bearish H4 candle. And on the H1, which is actually the time frame I entered on, guys, yeah, because I wasn't too sure here. We had a very, you know, you could have entered on this candle in hindsight, but I didn't. Okay. So we had that candle. Then we had this bullish candle that pushed things back up. And then we had another bearish candle. And then I was just waiting for a break of this last H1 low. Okay. So I entered, as soon as we got a break, I entered here. My stop is up here. And I'm looking to take price back down to these lows. Again, guys, you know, support and resistance, breakdown in structure, all simple stuff, guys. But, you know, this is what the markets are built on. They are built on these things. That's how everyone is making sense of these charts. So there you go, guys. I'm in Aussie dollar, US dollar sell. I am also in Swiss franc yen. We're still in this, and this is looking pretty good, guys. Let me just drag this across. And this was just an ascending triangle. Okay, and you can still see we are in this triangle. So I'm in this trade currently as well. And the idea is to take it back up to here. And what will usually happen will be some price contraction. And again, guys, we're just getting bullish. We're getting bullish wicks down here, yeah, which tells us we can potentially come back up to here. And also, guys, check out this H4 candle. Yeah, if that's not a H4 candle, I'm already in this trade, but if that's not a H4 candle bouncing off of support, telling you we can potentially go higher, then I don't know what candle will do that. Yeah, super duper bullish. That is more bullish than Bully off Bullseye. Do you remember that with Jim Bowen? It's the only bull I could think of. So there you go, guys. They're the trades I'm in. Let's take a look at your questions and let's see who is in the house. And guys, if you would like my trades as and when I take them, entries, stop losses, take profits, then come join our free Discord channel. And while I'm at it, guys, if everyone could please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, come join us. And if everyone could please smash the like button if you enjoy the live stream. Right, who else is in? Miami is 50 degrees. Christ, I thought it was hot in Dubai. That is hot. Okay, Noor used to live in Florida, Clearwater. Used to live in Miami. Very nice. Daniel, afternoon, Mr. Tom. Better late than never. Indeed, better late than never. Angus, how are you? Angus, where have you been? I always think of prime beef when I see the name Angus. John, how are you, John? Neil Gubbs, John. Tom is the best. Neil, I will pay you later. So, guys, yeah, get your questions over to me. So Noor had a question actually on the VIP guys, right? And Noor was asking, he was interested in trading the indices, yeah. So he was interested in trading like the Nasdaq or the S&P or the Dow Jones, whatever it might be, FTSEs, the Nikkei, the DAX, trade the DAX if you dare. And he was asking, do we use the same principles for Forex as we do with the indices or even commodities? And the answer is yes. Yeah, we are looking at the same things. You might need to be a little bit careful in terms of pip amounts. Yeah, because this is, that there is like 18 pips. Yeah, whereas if that was pound Canadian dollar, that would be about 100 pips. So you need to be aware of the pips on different assets, yeah. So you can put your risk accordingly. But other than that, they move in the same direction and same way. They are interested in trend and market structure, yeah. They're interested in support and resistance levels. They're interested in what the candlesticks are telling us. And this concept of value, it's all exactly the same. You just need to be careful. Like I say, a move like this on the S&P, yeah, is 17, 18 pips. Yeah. If we look at gold, yeah, a similar candle, well, not quite similar, but look how much this is. Yeah. Okay, so this is about 58 pips. All right, okay, so not massive difference in movement. If we looked at, but it's also difference between pairs. Like if I looked at pound Canadian dollar, yeah, and we have a candle, a big bearish candle like this. If I measure this candle, that would probably be about, I don't know, about 70 pips. Okay, 76 pips. And if I measure the same candle on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, yeah, let's have a look at a big red candle like this, not too dissimilar. That's about 44 pips. So you just need to know the pip amounts on each of the assets, but they all move in the same direction. But you need to know the pip so you can allocate the right amount of risk to each trade. But exactly the same, nor you can treat and trade them the same. Right, what else are we looking at? Okay, Brian. Tony Oliver, hey Tom, I'm in a nice sell on Euro Canadian dollar. Okay, all right, let's take a quick look. Euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, that's been coming down. That's been a nice trade, you know, ever since we come off these weekly levels. Yeah, and we actually had a trade on this ourselves, guys. Yeah, once we got, if you remember talking about this box of consolidation, we love these. Yeah, so this is the day chart. As soon as we broke out of this box of consolidation, you know, it was clearly in an uptrend, but then we just got consolidation. The market needs to go somewhere, and bang, we had a winner. And we were selling Euro Canadian dollar, guys. Yeah. Yeah, nice trade. Stay in it. Yeah, let's have a look at the weekly chart. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's coming up to the moving average 20 on the weekly. This is dynamic support for me, but if not, it would be this level here. Yeah, so we'll see. I bet this is at a very interesting fib level right now as well. Okay, not quite. It's got a little bit more room down to the 50. So yeah, consider this for an exit, or even this level here for an exit. So there you go, guys. Euro CAD, yeah, nice, Tony. Good stuff. Right, what else are we looking at? Brett, if it moves, we can trade it. Yeah, exactly. Nor, it's true. If it moves, we can trade it. We can't trade everything. So we were looking at palladium the other day, you know, or somebody wants to trade Mexican peso against the Singaporean dollar or something. You know, the spread is going to be huge. Like Euro Canadian dollar, the spread is 1.0 as we speak, 0.9. You know, the spread on the, you know, Mexican peso with the dollar or something will be about 30, 40 pips. It's the spread that if it doesn't have a massive spread and it moves, we can trade it. I would add that stipulation. Offman, how are you? Angus, can we take a look at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar if you haven't already? Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, so this is for selling. Yeah, I liked this for selling. Yeah, the only problem with it was we've got the Canadian interest rate decision coming out in about an hour or so. So yeah, all over this for sales. This was one of my sell ideas this morning. You know, we was in an uptrend. Yeah, just stopped making higher highs. And not only did we stop making higher highs, we're getting bearish candles at that level. Yeah, and then as soon as we broke this level with this candle, yeah, and moved below the moving average 20, we are all over Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar sells. Okay, and we had some nice setups on this. Yeah, if you look at let's look at the H4, you know, that is a nice combination. We get a doji followed by a bearish candle, you know, take price back down to here, if not further. And also we had a H1 that give us a setup as well. You know, we had a nice bearish candle here. And if that wasn't enough, we had another bearish candle here. So we've had lots of entries on Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. And I wanted to trade it, but yeah, the interest rate decision coming out. This, you know, the interest rate decision comes out. It could do this, or it could do this, or it could do nothing. Yeah, that's what we love about the news. The unpredictability. All right, so yeah, I actually traded Aussie dollar, US dollar instead. But yeah, Angus, we like Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar sells. What else are we looking at? So Daniel has asked, do you ever consider supply and demand, Tom, or just strictly support and resistance? So it's a good question, but they're one and the same to me. Yeah, I know, you know, if we get a zone like if we get a support zone like this, sometimes the supply and demand zones might be a little bit above here, you know, and we get a reaction before it hits the support and resistance level. But they're one and the same to me, to be quite frank, Daniel. You know, I need price to come to this grey zone for me to enter it. You know, if there's a bit of supply and demand below this grey zone and it doesn't hit the grey zone and comes flying down from here, then okay, I missed the trade. Yeah, I am strictly support and resistance. And, you know, it makes sense, guys. You know, where has price reacted historically? So price has reacted historically here, 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 here. So in the future, where will price react? In the same location. Yeah, and it has. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, potentially all the way down to here. So yeah, I you know, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate that supply and demand and support and resistance. They're one and the same to me. And you know, I want it to hit my support and resistance levels for me to take a trade. And as you can see, you know, support and resistance is, you know, they work. You know, up here, support and resistance, we get a massive, you know, break. Yeah, this is a support zone. It breaks it, it retests it, it comes back down. Yeah, just trade them. You see them, they're very clear support and resistance zones. And if they're not clear, you shouldn't be plotting them. You know, things are very clear with these support and resistance levels. Okay. Right, what else are we looking at? Matthew, hello, Tom. It's freezing here in Essex, currently on the Aussie dollar, US dollar sell. Okay, Matthew, in the same trade. Good stuff. And yes, I don't miss freezing weather in the UK, I must say. Guys, while I've got you here, let me just mention something, guys. As you can see above my head, you can see MyFlashFunding. So we have partnered up with a prop firm that, you know, that we believe matches our beliefs, guys. So, you know, not only do they have one of the lowest targets in the industry at 6%, but they also really support the trader, and they're very transparent with their payouts and the levels and the challenges, guys. So we really like them as a prop firm, which is why we partnered with them. We also had the CEO on for a chat, and he was a very straight talking, transparent guy. So we like this prop firm, and we know loads of you guys are interested in prop firms. All right, so we have managed to get you a discount. Okay, so if you use code SIMPLY, as you can see at the top of the screen, code SIMPLY will get you 20% off all of their challenges. Okay, so 20% off all of MyFlashFunding challenges using code SIMPLY. Check it out. Right, what else are we looking at? So, okay, interesting question. So Tony asked, Aussie dollar, US dollar looks like Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Which one do you prefer? So I liked both of them, and they were pretty identical. But the only reason I took Aussie dollar, US dollar is because of this. Yeah, I know we have this. We've still got big, you know, big-ish US dollar data, you know, and I'm in Aussie dollar, US dollar, but it is not as big as the interest rate decision of Canada. So that's why I took Aussie dollar, US dollar, because I don't want to be in Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar when this kicks in and goes buck wild. All right, so there you go, guys. Yeah, that was the simple reason for that, because they were pretty identical. And also, I was seeing US dollar weakness across the board. I liked Euro US dollar sell. I liked Pound US dollar sell. I liked Aussie dollar US dollar sell. So that also swayed my decision as well. Okay, what else are we... Okay, what else are we looking at? So Neil Gubbs, so any is looking at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, and this is an interesting one. So why didn't I take this one? So I was looking at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, Aussie dollar yen, and Aussie dollar US dollar to sell. But I wasn't looking at Aussie dollar Swiss franc because we are at a support level. Simple as that. You can see through here, price has reacted many times. Yeah, so I cannot sell into that. Yeah, price may well come back down. It may even break it and go lower, but I cannot sell into support. Yeah, whereas if we look at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, you know, we had room to move into. Yeah. If we look at Aussie dollar yen, yeah, we had a bit more room to move into, really, to here before we start seeing support. And the same with Aussie dollar, US dollar. You know, we've still got a bit more room down to this support zone. So it was simply, yeah, so that's why I couldn't trade Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. If we get a break of this level, let's say we get this candle and then the following day we get a nice red candle that looks something like this, then sure, yeah, we've broke support. I'm interested in selling this, but not today, not at this level. Right. Okay, let's have a look at another question, guys. I enjoy your questions, guys. Though I can't even speak. They are my fuel. Let me have a quick drink. I'm doing a lot of talking, a lot of nattering. Liverpool, 11 p.m. Dubai time. Say a little prayer for Liverpool. We got Sheffield United, so we shouldn't really need it, but there you go. Juan, do you check the dollar index before entering a trade? I check the dollar index as part of my morning analysis. All right. So as I go through all the currency pairs, Aussie dollar CAD, Aussie dollar Swiss franc, Aussie dollar yen, yeah, I go through them all. And today I got to Aussie dollar, US dollar, and I thought, okay, yeah, I like this. Price is breaking down. We got a sell trade here. Yeah. When I go through CAD Swiss, CAD yen, when I got to Euro, US dollar, I also thought to myself, we've had a break in structure here. Yeah. And we're in a downtrend. We've broken these lows. Okay. So these are US dollar pairs that I'm interested in. And then if I am interested in US dollar pairs, I always check the dollar index. Okay. And check what this is telling me. Okay. So, if we look at the weekly chart, guys, yeah, it's more of the weekly chart because that daily chart is at a resistance level. But if you just look at this dollar index, yeah, and we're looking to do this, right? And if we pull up the fib level, it was at a really nice fib level. Okay, so it's basically reacted at the golden zone of fibs, yeah, in between the 0.5 and 0.618. So if we were going to have a bounce up, it will be here. We've had a bullish wick on the weekly chart, at an important, not only an important horizontal support level, but a Fibonacci level as well. Okay. So, what's not to say we can't take price higher, back up to potentially that level. Okay, let's remove these now. Admittedly, if I look at the day chart, we are at some support. Okay, we could put a level through here. Sorry, we're at some resistance. Okay, so it'd be interesting to see what the dollar does here. But, look how bullish the candles are as well. We're just seeing bullish, yeah, bullish, yeah. If we get a break of this level as well, then, we really could be up, up to these last weekly highs. If not, definitely up to this grey zone. So it's more of the weekly level that's guiding me on the dollar index because the daily is at this resistance level. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. But yes, keep an eye on the dollar index. Right, what else are we looking at? Daniel, do you ever check the monthly time frame? I have done. It is not often, yeah, because normally once I look at the daily, that gives me direction, and then I look at the weekly to support that daily idea. But recently, I did look at the monthly, and it was with pound Swiss franc. Why did I look at it on the monthly? So daily, yeah, on pound Swiss franc, we're in, for me, we're in this range stroke uptrend, really. Okay. And then if I looked at the weekly, yeah, it was, I was looking at the weekly here. This is quite a bearish structure. We're in a bit of a range still. But, this could potentially, we're still getting lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, we're in a downtrend. But if you look at the monthly, yeah, the monthly is holding on to these lows. None of these lows, look at all these wicks here. And this monthly candle and this one has closed back inside that level. So, it gave me, it supported my daily idea to buy it. So, yeah, not often, but on this occasion, it sort of supported my idea on pound Swiss franc. And guys, can I just mention a few things quickly? First of all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We would love to have you. Also, everyone, please smash the like button, yeah, if you enjoy the live stream. And then also, guys, if you would like to join our community of traders, then please come and join the free Discord. If you would like my trade ideas and access to the Trading Academy, which is full of tutorials, then also come join the VIP Discord. If you would like to be coached one-on-one, then drop us an email. And if you would like to show your support, you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. All the information for all of these things are in the live chat and the video description. Check them out. I've kept it shorter and sweeter because the editor said, Tom, you are prattling on too much about those things. I said, okay, let's keep it short. So Brett, curveball. I don't mind a curveball. Yeah. Bitcoin. Do you look at Bitcoin? I don't trade it, but it's something different for you to build live like you did yesterday for Palladium if you get time. Okay. All right. Let's do that then, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin and do a bit of a top-down approach with Bitcoin. We know it's been flying off, and I believe there's going to be an ETF soon that's got Bitcoin in it. Anyway, okay, yeah, that is all news, isn't it? I think. Right, let's do exactly that. Let's get rid of let's keep those levels in. It's fine. Let's start with the weekly chart. Let's do a top-down approach of Bitcoin. So weekly, is clearly in an uptrend. Yeah. No points for getting that correct. All right. But then we need to find levels. Okay. So we need to see where a target could be. Maybe some of you trade Bitcoin. And there's a bit of a level through here. Yeah. I mean, you could make it down to there and it gets a bit too big. Let's keep it to here. All right. Why have I made it here? Well, we've got this level, this candle, this candle, this candle, these candles. Yeah. There is also a sort of a bit of a level through here as well. Okay. But this would be a target for me in terms of Bitcoin. And what is that price? So around 47. Yeah. Around 47,000 would be a target. A big psychological number would obviously be this 50,000. So that's what I'll be looking for there. And we're in an uptrend and things are very bullish. Let's drop down to the day chart now. I mean, this is just untradeable for me. Even if this was euro, US dollar, there's no value up here. Yeah, but this is not how Bitcoin rolls. But yeah, there's a level, this last level through here. Yeah, if anything, that's where I would trade Bitcoin from. If we got a retrace back into here, maybe the moving average 20 caught up. It's interesting if does Bitcoin want to fill gaps? Does that gap want to be filled? Because most gaps do. But yeah, I would be interested in the moving average 20 coming up and this grey zone here. I'd be looking for buys here. But other than that, Bitcoin is basically this. Let's check. Bitcoin is this. Yeah, let's just look back historically. So Bitcoin is nothing. It's now currency in China. Yeah, nothing. All the boys at the cryptocurrencies are all getting sued, right? Nothing. I don't know, Libya. I don't know. I'm making these countries up. Libya, take it as, is being accepted in Libya. Yeah. Nothing. They're creating an ETF or something like that. I heard, yeah, with Bitcoin. So it's just nothing news. That's Bitcoin, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. It's in an uptrend. I would wait for a retrace before I traded it, but there's no value up here for me. Right. What else are we looking at? You're welcome, Daniel. Okay. So, okay. So I've been in Bitcoin last year. Then it was high. It's fine now. Yeah. Okay. So you've done a bit of Bitcoin trading. Not many people haven't. Everyone's dabbled. I never have. I've never placed a trade on Bitcoin, never bought, any Bitcoins. Too volatile. I like slow, dull, and boring, just like my personality. That's what I like, guys. Right. What else are we looking at? Okay. So, I can't really answer that one. I traded there my first day. Okay. So, Atharv. I'm probably pronouncing that beautifully. I had a loss of $10 today. Would you please tell me where I could make this loss up? And basically, I've just started trading today. So, Atharv, welcome to trading. Yeah. If you've lost $10 today, I probably wouldn't trade real money on your first day of trading. Yeah, that is pretty hardcore. I would start on a demo. Get a feel for trading the charts, focus on market structure and trend, support and resistance, candlesticks, and value. Once you understand them, Atharv, you'll have an understanding of how the markets work. All right, so check those out. I believe I've got some tutorials on them as well in the VIP Discord, guys. Right, can you have a look at oil, please? Okay, let's have a look at oil. Before I do, guys, let me just quickly mention MyFlashFunding. So MyFlashFunding, above my head, guys, are a prop firm we have decided to partner up with because we believe they are reputable, transparent, and they have the lowest target around at 6%. And also, guys, now, if you are interested in prop firms, if you use code SIMPLY, as you can see at the top of the screen, you get 20% off all challenges. Merry Christmas. Oil has been, I want to know where, it'll be interesting for me where this weekly candle finishes. All right. Because a couple of weeks ago, about here, we were seeing oil bounce off this weekly support, right? And we were seeing quite, bullish-ish wicks. Yeah, we had some room to the upside. Okay, but then, a couple of weeks later, just that weekly candle on its own tells us sellers are still in control. Yeah. And, will this low break? Will it or won't it? This is going to be the real interesting price. Yeah. If it breaks that level, if it breaks this low this week, obviously we've got to wait for the weekly candle to finish. This hasn't finished forming. But if it breaks that low, then more room to the downside, potentially back down to these lows, even these lows. Okay. But, if we get a bit of a wick here, let's say this candle finishes up. Oh my God. Haven't had enough vodka. I need vodka just to steady that hand. If we get the week could finish like that. And if it finishes like that, that tells me there's still buyers in here, and I want to push it up. Yeah, so it could finish like that. We'd be interested in buys. If it finished like this, interested in sells. So it's all about this weekly candle for me. If it breaks this high or closes back into it, so we'll keep an eye out. If we look at the day chart, you know, the day chart, this is an important thing, guys, right? So this gray zone is a weekly level. All right. It's not, it is also a daily level, but this is a weekly level for me. So the day candle has clearly broken these lows. All right. So, you know, you'll be thinking, right, we've broken these lows, bearish candles, let's sell, 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 sell. Okay, I cannot argue with that logic, but yeah, this is a weekly level. Yeah, let's say you got a daily candle like that and started selling, right? And you're now in sells on oil, right? And then this weekly candle, I'm going back to the weekly chart, this weekly candle finishes like this. Yeah, Christ, my candles are getting worse. You would not be looking to sell that. Yeah, it's found support. It's that weekly support has held. If anything, you'll be looking to buy. So for me, it's all about the weekly candle with oil. All right, so let's see how that finishes. Right, what else have we got? Okay, yeah, thank you, Nor, saying the VIP helped you out and understanding trading. Yeah, we've got so many tutorials in the VIP Discord, guys. Come join it, fill your boots. Right, Tom. Trader X, hey, Tom, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Have we done Euro, Aussie dollar? If not, can we please take a look? Thank you very much in advance. I really appreciate your time and knowledge. God bless. Thank you. Very nice word. How could I say no to that? So Euro Aussie dollar, yeah, this was a nice level for sells, but it happened overnight. So weekly chart, yeah, weekly chart is still telling us to sell. Yeah, we are in a weekly downtrend. Okay, we now have lower lows. We're in a weekly downtrend. Okay, does it have a bit more room back down to these lows? Yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, this is the weekly chart, bear in mind. That's probably about 200 pips. Let's see if I have a good eye. If I don't, it's going to make me look very silly. Yeah, okay, nowhere near 200. 140. All right, so still got plenty of room. If we look at the day chart now, so, you know, you couldn't argue with this level. Yeah, this level here is a thing of beauty. Yeah, we've broken down, we've retraced, and just this level offers so much value. Yeah, you've got all this room to move back into, and we know it's good resistance because it was good support. You know, everyone asks me, oh, Tom, how do you plot your support and resistance zones? How comes price bounces off of them? Why are they accurate? I think it's, you know, not to be flippant, I think it's quite an easy skill, you know, finding support and resistance levels, because all you're doing is looking at where price has reacted in the past. Here, 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 here. If I go back further, it will be the same. Yeah, price reacted here, 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 here. Yeah, another piece of resistance and support and resistance. Okay, just plot. I get it. I get it when you say things like, you know, like you know, should we move this down here to include this, or move it up here so it's, you know, that there is that takes a little bit of tinkering, but you know, it's a zone, it's an area, it's not an exact science, but we just want an area where we think price can react. And it's, you know, most of the time, what was support becomes resistance. What was support becomes resistance. What was support becomes resistance. Yeah. My God, just trade that setup. Yeah, honestly. And then come back next year and say, Tom, I'm a millionaire. Thank you. And then if we go to that level, you know, we've had a big breakdown on Euro Aussie dollar. You know, we did. Because we were looking at this in the VIP. I can't remember who was mentioning it. But, you know, we at this point, you know, I need reasons to get in at a level. And at this point, there aren't any reasons. Buyers, bullish wick, buyers. Yeah, so we're thinking, okay, is this level holding? We're not sure. Yeah, you know, one candle later, and it puts a complete different perspective on it. We're thinking, okay, you know, you could have entered here, but this happened late last night. I wasn't awake, right? So you could have entered here. And, you know, as we know, price has been coming down. All right. And this is, I'm not saying this won't continue to come all the way back down, but this is a good advertisement for taking profit. Okay. So let's get rid of this. So let's just say we know this is a good daily level. Yeah. And we just trade the H4. Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, we enter here, we got our bearish candle, and we put our stop above here, give it a bit of room. All right, so that's our trade. You know, take some profit. Okay, is this a level here? It will probably look more applicable on the H1, but the first, not what's the right word? The first possibility of buyers entering the chart, take profit. Yeah, and really, if you look at this H4 chart, there is nothing here. Yeah, because you're going to look to the left. You're going to look to the left here. And the only reasonable piece of information we have is this level here. So that would really be my target, my first target. Obviously, my larger target is down here. Yeah, but you entered here, stop here. You've already made, you know, your risk to reward of at least 1:1. Okay, you're in profit. I would close 80% at this level. Yeah, and then I would let it run. Yeah, because let's be honest, these H4 candles are not filling us with confidence. You know, that's saying that this level is potentially holding. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this H4 candle finishes. But why push your luck? You know, you've already got a nice amount of pips down to this level. Let's look on the H1. It'll be clear this level, I reckon. Yeah, so on the H1, you could even put that in as a level. You know, that was once a level. Yeah, price reacted here, but then it broke this level. Okay, but now it's come all the way back down to here. Take profit there. Yeah, leave some profit to run because it could well do that. But I don't like how this is building up at that level. Yeah, we've actually broke H1 structure. So, you know, it was in a downtrend, not making lower lows. And now we've broken H1 structure with this candle. So Euro Aussie dollar to me right now is no longer looking appealing. Yeah, this isn't. I mean, if we started to get a break, if it carried on down, we've got a nice big bearish red candle. We could start selling here, put our stop above here, if the risk to reward makes sense. But right now, this is not looking, yeah, too appealing. Whereas up here, it was very appealing. And this is also a point about trade what you see, not what you want. Yeah, I enter here, put my stop here. I want price to come back down to here. And it makes sense, yeah? But you know there's a level in here. And price is showing you there's a level. So I want to come down here, but I will take profit here. Yeah, because the market tells me to. All right, guys. Yeah. Guys, if you enjoy my analysis, please subscribe to the channel right now. And if everyone could please smash the like button, guys. And also, yeah, if you would like to join our community of traders, then join the free Discord. Also, we have the VIP Discord where you get access to me, my trade ideas, and most importantly, the Trading Academy that's full of tutorials. We offer coaching one-on-one. Drop us an email, we'll send you the details, and you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. Check it out. All the information's in the live chat and video description. Right, guys, on that note, we are going to call it a day. Thank you very much for all of your questions. Really appreciate you all tuning in and spending your time with me. See you again soon, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas. See you later.